Big thanks to Sega for sponsoring this gameplay video that's about to come up, as well as the live stream that we are doing right now. I'll be showing you guys Humankind, maybe the fourth or fifth time I'm playing it. Humankind is a new and upcoming strategy game that releases on August 17th. It is now in closed beta from the 13th of June until the 21st of June 2021. If you pre-purchase now, you can immediately play the closed beta right now for a little over a week, or since the making of this video or Twitch stream, a week or a little bit less. And then you only have to wait for a month until the game finally releases. Humankind is kick-ass. It's really cool. It's cozy. It doesn't take itself too seriously. It's beautiful, and it's fun and addictive. It was difficult to not want to play it more all the time when I played it. So what is Humankind? It's a 4X strategy game where you expand, you do diplomacy or war, which is also a form of diplomacy, I suppose, and you build your fame as you rewrite history virtually in the game to have the most fame possible. And that also brings us to the win condition. The highest amount of fame score is the player that wins the game. While right now we can only play versus AI, the eventual release will also have multiplayer. And fame is the win condition. And how do you get fame? Well, by doing feats of greatness, like killing helpless animals, hunting them for food and expanding your tribe, for indulging in science, for growing the size of your civilization. So these windows that you see here are resources that you pick up. It's very much like Heroes of Might and Magic 3. You have tribes that walk around that get things, but then it becomes like a 4X game after that. So you hold down the right mouse button to see how many movement points something would cost, and you release, or you just do a single right click in order to move there. This represents science if you click it. If you hover over it, I'm actually blocking that right now. If you hover over it, it says, hey, you can get food or science here. If you hover over this little landmark, it says, yeah, food or resources. So we're going to start things off by walking over here. And we get 1 science and 5 influence. Influence is something that you can use to make more cities. So I'm going to show you the first battle. When you start a battle with anything, you can choose your position. Each terrain has different advantages. When you hover over it, it says, hey, you have unit movements restriction and a heavy combat strength penalty because you're standing in a river. Over here, defensive bonus against missile fire. But I can't start there. I can only start on the low ground. So I'm just going to go ahead and start here. I'm going to deploy. And then I am going to stay here, have a defensive bonus, have him attack me. I take 15 damage, he takes 23. I'm going to counterattack because I want to end this battle quicker rather than slower, because battles only last 3 rounds actually. And if we don't finish each other, then there is no resolution. I attack him, he attacks me, we trade damage, and we stand victorious. You get 5 food and 5 influence. Thanks for the sub, Toxic Recon. And that's the end of the battle, the hunt at Alioth. Now what that does is we have now got a knowledge star 1 out of 10. We've got a growth star 1 out of 5, which means we have 1 dude right now, 1 tribesman. And we've got 1 out of 3 hunter stars. Completing any of these allow you to progress to the next civilization. Alright, let's split up. So now immediately your tribesmen transform into scouts.
Follow me.
And there's the one that we beat before, this hunting party. He's still exhausted and retreating, which means he's not very fast and he's got less combat strength. So if we wish, we can actually pursue and engage. I think we do wish. And now we've got the high ground. He immediately ran.
All together. Strike first, strike hard.
Can I attack him? No, because he positioned himself into a little position. He just went defense mode. I'll attack with the healthiest stack, so I don't risk losing any units. Will you accept this offer?
What do you say to this appealing
The
proposal?
Mycenaeans have just proposed to improve your relationship. What is your answer? A trade treaty. I accept.
You fascinate me.
I accept. That doesn't mean
Accepted. With pleasure.
that doesn't mean you're immediately trading, but now it is possible to trade. Trade relations are open, if you will. Let's make some money. 1 turn until Baekdu is finished. I'm actually going to absorb this scout into the town to quickly grow its population.
Got it.
Quick outpost check. Yeah. Nothing too good here, to be honest. Not very rich pastures. Here's pretty decent. I'm gonna cancel that for now and check out this discovery.
Come over here.
Money. Good. Good for the estate.
Over this way.
Population gain in Baekdu. So, outpost finished. But it's not a city yet. We can create a city where you get the following bonuses. I'm going to do so, and that part is instant. And we call it housing.
Follow me.
Then I'm actually going to disband this unit into the city. Disbanding a unit within the limits of one of your cities or outposts will grant 1 population to it. So we have now got 2 population. I'm gonna spend both in food production. We're gonna make a maker's quarter somewhere and see how that influences things. Oh, every single district I make only -8 stability. Normally it was -10. So it's not just -2 in my city in general, it's every single quarters I make is just -8. That's nice. The lower your stability is, the less happy your people are and negative events may happen. So the last time I started ransacking a city of an AI, they came with a large army and actually defeated me, which was pretty embarrassing. I have 47 army strength. And in the immediate vicinity, he's only got 28. I can ransack it, but can I do anything else? Can I, like, take it over? Doesn't look like it. 201 gold. Oh, there's an immediate battle when I do that. The unit that is there is not happy about it. Okay, understood. What's the goal here? He needs to capture my flag or me his? Capture point. I think he's attacking me. He's probably gonna run from this.
Off we go. Charge! Charge!
No, he's just gonna die. Wonderful. Once an enemy's war support
I hope our little chat is as
drops
unpleasant for
very
you
low,
as it is for
you
me.
win the war and you can demand reparations. He just got -8 war support. I'm at 100%. Eventually, if I win enough battles, he's hate-filled, by the way. Why? We've made demands, different religion. We refuse their demands. So yeah, that's how wars actually resolve. You don't have to exterminate everything they have. My overall feelings, very similar to the last 3 to 4 times I played it. I love the vibe, the music, the graphics, the gameplay. It's engrossing and addictive. We're 1 month from release. The closed beta is playable now for a week. This is a game you can play a lot of hours in and have a lot of fun with. And I hope that showing it to you guys has given you a good idea of whether you would like it. My final note on it is that it's just to answer the question from you, I will feed an 8, a steep learning curve. Games like this always have learning to be done because there are a lot of new mechanics. A lot of that is part of the enjoyment for me, to learn these things. But there is an in-game tutorial and there is the internet. Forums, Reddits, there are communities around Humankind, there's Discord servers, there's a Reddit. You can also ask me, maybe. I've played it a couple of times and discovered a bunch of stuff. Thanks for watching this Humankind playthrough. Thank you very much to Sega for sponsoring this segment. I enjoy this game very much. And I hope you enjoyed the video if you're watching this on YouTube.